In our journey to learn Java and Selenium automation, we are going to discuss about Hashmap. Okay, we'll talk about what it is, how to use it, and in the next part, we'll talk about iterator, how to iterate through the map. Okay, how to parse it. Iteration means parsing it, parse, or checking the values one by one in that way. Okay. But before that, we should understand what is hash map. For that, I'm taking help of this particular website, W3 Schools. They have simply written it that in array list, you can store a particular type of data type. Let's say all integer, all string, right? Hash map can store two data type in one shot. It's like this. So you can have key and value both, right? So, and you can access it through its key. Okay, so we'll talk about it, what it is. Simple thing is hash map will store keys and values. Simple thing. Hash map will store key and value. But to know it better, let's see this particular thing also. It's saying that Java hashmap class implements the map interface that allows us to store key and value pair, where key should be unique. Fine. If you try to insert the duplicate key, it will replace the element of the corresponding key. It is easy to perform operations using the key index like updating, deletion. Hashmap class is found in Java util package. Good one. This kind of definition will give you, a complete idea about what is actually hashmap. Okay, I'm putting it here because this looks good. This looks proper definition of hash map. Okay. 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 Fine. So hash map implements the map interface. That means there is something written in map interface and the other class, there is another class called, another interface called, let's say, abstract map, and hash map actually extends what? Abstract map. It's like this. We'll see this thing. But what is the point to remember? Hash map contains value based on the key. So what can be the example of this? The best example can be when you are saying it stores key and value. It stores key and value both. It stores key and value both. What can be the example? And key should be unique every time. So it can be roll number and name. Because generally the roll numbers are unique, and then you can put name which can vary, which can have duplicate name. It's possible, right? So for example, in a school or in a class, roll number is unique, right? Every roll number is different. Name can repeat, right? Name can be, let's say, John 2 times. It's possible. There are 2 persons who has the same name. It's possible, but they will have different roll numbers. Right? So it stores both the thing. Fine. How to do that? But What is the syntax? Let's see that part. But let's read out other things also. It contains only unique keys, may have one null key and multiple null values. We'll see that part. Hashmap is non-synchronized. Hashmap maintains no order. It's a kind of set, where similar to set. There's no order. It's not like that. The way you are adding the values in the same way it will be there. No, it's not like that. Whenever you will, listen a term hash, that means generally it's not in order. Okay. The initial default capacity of Java HashMap class is 16 with a load factor of 0.75. Actually, I don't know what they are saying. Okay, I don't know what it is, but you can research about it, what it is, right? Capacity, about capacity and load factor part. Uh, how to how to implement it. Okay, there are you can read about all other technical details of it. It's good to read, you should know about the methods available for HashMap. But I just want to show you that how to implement it, right? So I am copying this. I am copying only the syntax part. Here, let's do that. So hold on, we'll create a new class. We'll create a new class, HashMap demo. Okay. And the syntax is very simple. HashMap. What will be the what we say, the key and the value data type? You can give any name. So I can give students. Students is equals to new HashMap. Okay. Again, what data type it is, and done. For HashMap, if you want to use, you can import it from java.util. Done. Now, whenever you want to add values, right, you have to write it like this. You have to write students dot add. Oh, we don't have add. Is it like put? Yes. So there is a function called put. You have to use put. What do you want to put? I want to put the student roll number 101 and the name is, let's say, John. Okay, first value. In the same way, you can add multiple students. Right. So this is resolving a problem that, it's binding the key and value. It's binding the key and value. You don't have to worry about, you can not, you don't have to maintain two different arrays. Correct. You don't have to maintain two different arrays, one for the roll number, one for the name, right? It's better to use HashMap in that case. Let's say Anita, and 103 is, let's say, Nitish. Done. So this is how you're adding it. How to print that? So as of now, I'm just writing students. I am just writing, can we print students? That's it. And we will run this. So it's printing me. See here, 101 John, 102 Anita, 103 is Nitish. Okay. But this is not a good way to print directly. You should use either some kind of for loop or each or something you should use. It's not like you should print in that way. Okay, fine. But I just wanted to show you that values are added. So John, Anita, Nitesh. Great. You can keep on adding. But what will happen if I will try to add something which is as a as keys are already present. So for example, can I do 102 and new value? Let's say here I'm saying test. So will there be any error? No, there will be no error in this case. What you are doing is 102, you are putting test. So this will only replace this. Instead of Anita, now test will be there. Right? It's like this. So let's print it again. So what it says that maintain the unique key. Maintain the unique key. If you will put again something which is already present as a key, so we will put the new value there. Earlier it was Anita, now it is test. Okay, simple. If I want to identify something through keys, what you can do. So let's see some of the functions. So when we say students, what are the things we can do? We'll see basic things. So clear, great. So clear will actually flash out the whole thing. Means it will delete all the things. Contains key. No. I just want to show you a particular thing. Wait, this one, get. So if you want to get who is roll number 103, you can get it into a string, because when you will do get 103, it will give you the value part. So value part is a string, so you can store it in another string. It's fine. And then you can print it. Okay, so this should print me only the value part of 103 roll number. Okay, great. What else? What other functions we have? Okay, let me check. Students dot. So we saw get part, right? You can check whether something is present or not. So you can check whether it contains a particular key or not. This will give you Boolean, whether a particular value is present or not. We'll try both the things. Wait. You can check is empty, whether, the whole map is empty or not. Put, we saw it, right? You can put it like one integer and one string. Okay. Remove, you can remove a particular object. We'll see that. I'm checking, is there anything which I have to tell you? You can replace. We'll use this. What else? That's it. That's it. Let's do it. So first thing is, I want to check a particular thing is present or not. So through key I want to. So I want to check whether 105 is present or not. Okay, so this will basically give me a Boolean value. I can store it in a Boolean variable, but as of now I'm not doing it. I'll just print that thing. Okay, so if you see here, we don't have 105 as of now, right? So this should give me false. See here, and you can check whether a particular value is present or not. So I will say contains value. What value? I want to check whether Nitesh is present or not here. Okay. So I'm saying students dot contains value Nitesh. So as a value, Nitesh is present or not. I am checking. So if I run this, it is showing me true. It's present. Okay. What are the other things we can do with this? Let's see. So when you write dot, you'll automatically get to know what are the other functions available. Fine. So contains we saw. You can put we have already seen. Remove. You can remove. So I want to remove 103. Okay. So remove function will not return anything. It will just remove. Okay. So if I'll print it again, all the students, now 103 should be removed now. Okay. 103 should be removed. Based on the key, you can remove. Based on the key, you can remove. Based on the value, you cannot remove. And there is a logical reason. Okay? So if you see here now, 103 key and value both are removed. You cannot remove something based on its value. Let's understand. It means there is no direct function available to do that. Why? Because these values can be repetitive. Key cannot be repetitive or duplicate. Value can be repetitive. So how it will get to know which one to remove? So that's why removing based on the value is not there. Okay. Let's replace. So we'll say students dot replace. Replace. So this one is good. So what do you want to replace? I want to replace 101 with old value is John and new value is new John. New John. So what will happen? Let's print it. Saving it. Let's run this. And if you see here, now 101 is new John. Okay. So you can use replace function to replace values based on keys. Okay. Based on keys. So this is the way we work with Hashmap, and it's very important. It's very important because many a times there are properties, right? System properties, or somewhere you have to set, if you have some properties where, you have to put keys and the value in a pair, then Hashmap is a better idea to do it. Hashmap is a better implementation. Okay. Repeating the syntax part, it's very simple. Whenever you want to create Hashmap, it's like Hashmap. What will the key data type and and the value data type? The name of the Hashmap is equals to new Hashmap. Same thing. Okay. But here you will maintain, you will say a circular bracket here, right? But does this mean you have to create always integer in a string? No. You can have another hash map, let's say this, but you want to make here, let's say string. It's possible. You want to create hash map with a string and second value as double. Is it possible? Let's see. So here you have to, give actual class name. Double class is a primitive type. Okay. Fine. Students, instead of students, I will say, what we will say? We will say, let's say, you can give any name. Height. Okay. Here it should be same. So here it should be, or I'll give height of places. You can give any name. I am giving something here. And it should be here also string double. Okay. Fine. So I can add height of places. So I can say dot put what I want to put. But here first value should be what? First value should be string. So I'll say, let's say, we will say Statue of Liberty, SOL. And we have to put some, let's say, double value. Let's keep it like 450.90, something like in meters, right? And then height of places dot put, here we'll say Statue of Unity, SOU, and the height, let's say 550, something like this. Okay. It's showing me error. Why? It's saying that the method string double in the type hash map is not applicable for the argument string int. That means when you do not provide the decimal values, it is considering it as integer. So it's better you put all the values in decimal format. Great. Done. And so on. You can add it. You can add, things there in the format like string and then double values. It's like this. If you will print it, sorry, and we will run this. So I'm able to see SOL is 450.9, SOU is this. Can we add null values? Is it possible? Is it possible? So I want to say height of something, right? So for example, height of home is no value. So I'll say, let's say null. Is it allowed? Is it allowed to do that? Let's see if it is allowing us. So I will print it after doing it. So I'm saying there is a home which does not have any value. So null value, right? So you can do that. You can do that as a value. But can I do it again? So I want to put, there is another home. Let's say home 2. that is also has null value. So syntax wise, it's fine. Syntax wise, it's fine. Means we are not breaking the rule of how to put the things, right? But will it work? Home and home to are two different things, right? As a string, there are two different things. And we will run it. Oh, it's allowing me. It's saying that, okay, you can have home to as null and home as null. It's possible. Great. But can I add key value as a null? Is it possible? Let's try that. So what I'm saying is, instead of here, I'll say there is some null thing which has height 45.90, something like this. And we'll print it. So these are some, interview questions which somebody can ask you that, okay, whether null value is possible or not. So all these combinations we should try on our own. Then you will get to know it's possible or it's possible. It's saying null 45.9. It's working. But can I do it again? So I want to add another null value. So I'm saying another null value with null key with new value, let's say 100.50, and I'll print it again. Will it allow me this? So it's not showing me any error. But the thing is, null, if you see here, as a key is allowed only one time. Null as a key value is allowed only one time. So line number 44 and line number 48, right? So the thing which is coming later, 48 will be implemented, means it will replace this. Okay. So null will have 100.5. You cannot have another null and then the value. It's not possible. But as a value, it's possible. Okay. These are two unique things, home to and home, but value is null. It's possible. Okay. You must have observed that home to was added later on, means home was first, then home to. But home to as a display is coming first because there is no preserved order. There is no preserved order for hash map. It keeps all the key and value, but it's not like putting the things in a particular order. It's not, it doesn't work like that. Okay. That's it about the basic functionality of how hash map works. Now we will see about iteration. Okay, we'll see about how to iterate through hash map.